Hey everybody, it's Jeremiah again. Today in this video recipe, I'm going to show you how to make some awesome homemade chicken tenders. So let's imagine your favorite restaurant style chicken tenders. Very warm, juicy, and tender on the inside, chicken breast meat. And then you got on the outside a very light, crunchy, fluffy, airy style breading. In order to successfully replicate an awesome chicken tender, it's going to take you 24 hours to do it right. But why 24 hours? Because this is how long you're going to need your chicken to sit in a brine or a wash. In order to make your brine, you can take a bowl of water and add maybe 2 to 3 heaping tablespoons of salt. Stir it in and then put your chicken and let it sit. However, in this video and in my recipe, I'm going to be using a buttermilk wash that I'm going to season and let the chicken sit in that for 24 hours. So let's start off with a clean cutting board, a clean towel, and poly board to put our chicken breast on. And we're going to cut off all the fat and gristle and throw that muck away. Now that our chicken breasts are cleaned up, let's go ahead and cut them in some great little chicken tender slices. Okay, so our chicken breasts have been cleaned up, cut up into great little tenders, and let's do the buttermilk wash. So let's make a little bit of room for another container to put our chicken breast tenders into that. Pour some buttermilk in there, as you can see, just to coat everything over. A good chicken rub, which has a lot of good flavors and seasons in it. Give it a good aggressive stir and mix, get all those flavors and seasons into that meat. And I'm going to cover it up and put it in the fridge. Alrighty, so we're going to let our chicken tenders marinate in that buttermilk and seasoned wash. And we'll get right back to it the following day, about 24 hours later. Let's do this. Now I'm going to fry our chicken tenders in a cast iron pan. As you can see here, I'm using vegetable oil, and I'm going to fill my cast iron pan to about half to 2/3 of the way, and set it at medium to high heat, and set a portable thermometer probe to 350. And if you don't have one of these portable thermometers, another good indication that your oil is ready for the chicken to start frying is you start to see a little bit of a ripple on the surface. So as my pan heats up, I'm going to gather 3 bowls here and crack and scramble 4 large eggs. It's going to be an egg wash. And I'm going to add some flour to another bowl and 1 heaping tablespoon of cornstarch. And I'm going to give that a good stir. And in my last bowl, I'm going to add some really good frying breading. Alright, ready to roll. Gather 2 baking trays, and I'm going to show you what you need to do next with those. Alright, you can see the flour and cornstarch first with the chicken breast, and into the egg wash, and then into the breading. Put it in the first baking tray, and we're going to repeat this process over and over until we're done. Once you've done that, go ahead and gently place each chicken tender into our pan of oil, very easily. Don't splash. Just pick them up nice and easy and just lay them in there. Okay, on that other baking tray, I put a couple sheets of paper towels there to soak up the finished chicken tenders. I'm only doing 10 minutes for them. 5 minutes on each side. I flip them after 5 minutes and do another 5. Preheat my oven at 350. And once I've done 10 minutes for each chicken tender, I'll go ahead and pull them out. I'm going to let them sit. And then eventually I will put all of them into the oven so they can finish off for another 10 minutes. So we will repeat the process, add the rest of our chicken tenders, and we go from there. Okay, as you can see, pulling them out. Nice big baking tray full of tender chicken, breaded to perfection. Go ahead and open up our oven. We're going to slide them in there for another 10 minutes. Okay, so while our chicken is finishing off in the oven, I'm going to show you how to make a restaurant-style honey mustard dip. First, grab a bowl, and we're going to put some honey there, and either yellow or spicy mustard. I like spicy mustard, and I'm going to use some light mayonnaise, and we're doing equal portions of each ingredient and give it an aggressive stir, as you can see right here. Okay, great.
Once we're at an even consistency, go ahead and give it a little bit of a taste. Super. If you want it a little bit sweeter, add honey. If you want a little bit more zing, some spice to it, add a little bit more mustard. If you want it smoother, add a little bit more mayonnaise. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes that the chicken tenders have been in the oven to finish off. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. And we're just about ready to serve. What I love about chicken tenders, they're very easy to do, just a little bit of patience, and it's an awesome comfort food for any occasion, and there's nothing uppity about it. So, for right now, I'm just going to put a couple on a plate here, and just kind of stack them up a little bit, and 4 pieces should be more than enough for one serving. And here's some of that homemade honey mustard dip. There you have it. As always, thank you for watching my videos. Please be sure to subscribe, follow me on Facebook, send me your ideas, questions, comments, and until the next video, happy cooking.